Yes, we back. Welcome to MCL TV. I'm your host, Mr. MCL, better known as the Big L. And we're back this time talking about Shannon Sharpe. And yes, I know that it been ran into the ground. I know everybody has been covering it. But I heard Dr. Umar make a point, which I was stating myself. That's how I kind of felt. You know what I'm saying? That this is going on. You know, everybody got their opinion, but this is just my opinion from the outside looking in. And, this is what we do. These are podcasts. We talk about what's going on in the media. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gives their opinion. This is what we do. So, in my opinion, Shannon messed up because it's not the fact, she was 19 and this and that. All the females want to harp on her age. Oh, she was 19. What did you want? He wasn't trying to marry this woman. He wasn't trying to marry this woman. This was his little pet. Let's keep it clear. This was his little pet whore. There's plenty of women that likes to play that role. But what Shannon got to understand is when you get a woman to submit like that, she's giving you her mind, her body, her soul. You know what I'm saying? So you're not just playing with her emotions and her intelligence. It's everything. She done gave you all of her. It's nothing there. Saying she let you choke her almost, you know what I'm saying, and do all that. So I know there's a lot of other things went on. Let's keep it real. BDMS. You know what that is. For those who don't, and for those who don't, you got to go look that up on your own. But Dr. Umar made several great points that I wanted to harp on right quick. And I'm going to take you to this clip with Dr. Umar speaking. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Like it. It doesn't take you anything just to like something. If you don't like it, I get it. That is your choice. But please subscribe to the content so we can continue to bring you most of this fire content and my perspective. Okay? But we're going to take it here to Dr. Umar right quick and just listen to what he said.
I know not no black woman of respect, whether she's a celebrity or regular working class sister with a 9-to-5 trying to make ends meet. She is not going to be engaging in BDSM behavior unless you put a ring on it. You're either going to put a ring on it or you're going to pay her up front. And it appears.
Well, I'm not going to say that. It's some black women that will do it without. It depends on who you are, who the man is. That's all that depends on. It's not, she's black, she's white, and she ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? It's the type of female that you mess with, and if you know how to bring that up out of a female, then you know what I'm saying. You're gonna get it for free. And I'm not saying like free, but not all that what he's saying. But he's a high status man, so I know where it's coming from. So I get it. They gonna look at him like, oh, you got money, and you know what I'm saying, like that. But you can still parlay it with money. What I know to be around people with money, they get most of their shit for free. People give them stuff. New Xbox, new car, they give it to them so they could try it out and they could present it to y'all. Because, everybody want to be like the rich person. But back on subject, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, especially if you got the gift of gab.
That in Shannon's relationship with Gabriella, he wasn't taking care of her financially, Art. It does not appear that he was taking care of the Snow Bunny financially. Because if he was, why are there texts of her asking him for $10,000? If you are a multi-millionaire celebrity, king of the black podcast amongst the celebrities, you on, News One, you're on First Take with Stephen A. Smith, you on ESPN, Fox used to be on Fox Sports, whatever the case may be, you got money. Why is your side piece, your jump off, why are you not taking care of her? He broke the first rule of being a player as a celebrity.
Yep. Hey, yeah, I give him that. He's right on that. That's another good point. If you come in and knowing you have money, it's different than like say a dude from the block that get a girl to do that. yeah, you got to be taking care of her in some sense, but sometimes you ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. But she wants to do it for you. She wants to please you. She chose you. So, but coming at a celebrity status and having a whole bunch of money, I can see that. I can see that. That's a very good point. Very good point.
You keep them happy so they don't destroy you. You keep them happy so they don't expose you. And he was not taking care of her financially. That was a big mistake.
Yeah. You got to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her, like they say. Take care of her. If you got it, you could have been done put. That's why them basketball players and I'm two-sided with the Anthony Edwards thing because there's a child involved, but he just paid it off. Get out of my life. Here goes $2 million, whatever he paid. You and the baby should be fine. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no responsibility. I don't want to go see Jit. I kind of feel fucked up for Jit about that, but it is what it is. He handled his business. Jit ain't gonna be hurting, but he do need a dad. Let's continue.
But she was okay with that, Art. Why? Because it appears that Gabriella allegedly was looking forward to having Shannon Sharpe's baby. She kept talking about getting pregnant. And then Uncle Shay Shay made another mistake because he says to her in the text message, if I still F with you around my birthday, if I still F with you around.
If. So he was indicating that it was room for her not to be in the picture. You know what I'm saying? It's room for her not to be in the picture. So now she's like, damn, after I done did all of this, if I better be. And when you do that and you cross a person like that, you build them up and make them feel like they this important to you, and then you just kick them to the side, you're going to get a scorned woman every time. Yeah, you going to get it. But is she right for doing what she's doing? I don't think so. I don't really think so. But you know what I'm saying? Like, to do it to this level, you know what I'm saying? If y'all felt this some type of way with each other, to do it to this level, I think, yeah, she tripping. But he didn't cover his back. You gotta play chess out here. You gotta see how she act when she upset, really upset. Sometimes you just gotta do something to make them really upset just to see what you're dealing with. It kind of sounds fucked up, but you got to test the waters. Because you might be with a girl and everything is hunky-dory for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. And then when the bad times come, you see a side of her like, you be like, who the is this? And you never seen it. So it's sometimes it's good to test those waters. It's good to take that person, get them real angry, say some fucked up shit to make them angry, like push a button to see to what level this person will go with you once they angry. Let's continue.
On my birthday, you can remove the IUD. So Art, he's having unprotected sex with a 19-year-old OnlyFans model. Illegal? No. Stupid? Yes. But here's where it gets even more critical, Art. By telling her she can remove her IUD, if you still messing with her around your birthday, you're giving her false hope.
Boy.
You're giving her.
God forbid, please, to be put in front of public ridicule. But people say the most disrespectful shit. The most disrespectful shit, but hey, heavy is the crown, and when you're in public and you're a public failure, but I would never want to go through that.
Her false hope. And what you're doing, Uncle Shannon Sharpe, is you're turning this from a transactional relationship with benefits, sex for cash, and you're turning this into a legitimate romance. When Shannon told her she can take out the IUD, which automatically implies.
There it is. You giving fake news. You telling this girl that, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to do that. You can keep it real at this point. You telling her, like, making it seem like, oh, it's moving on. And she been around for some years. So therefore, she's used to you. She's used to this lifestyle that you got her in. She's in this lifestyle with you for a minute, and you think, well, like my boy say, Lil Wayne, he gonna make you go from eating calamari back to fish sticks. She don't want no fish sticks. She want shrimp. She want Wagyu, what she been eating. She want the nicest cars. She want to be able to see somebody that she see on TV every day and come to her house, the status. Most importantly, the status. See, you try to snatch that from up under her, yeah. You know what you're going to get.
Implies it's okay for me to get pregnant now. You automatically led this woman into thinking she was going to have a long-term relationship with you that would involve a child. Now, you and I know, Art, that something psychologically and emotionally had to be wrong with her, because why is a 19-year-old OnlyFans snow bunny thinking she's going to get married to or have a baby with Shannon Sharpe?
Facts.
It don't make sense.
Facts.
Why would he?
Me, myself, I think like from the age of 33 on down, these women nowadays is absolutely psycho, nuts, sick. Something wrong with them. I don't know what it is, but there's something wrong with them. And when you dip into those waters, it's a big, like, at his age, yeah, y'all don't look at anything the same. Y'all don't look at anything the same. And yeah, he right on that one.
He give you a baby and have to walk around letting the world know I impregnated someone younger than my own daughters, almost old enough to be my granddaughter? He's not going to do that. For her to think he would tells you that she had the mind of a child. Wishful thinking, imaginary thinking, without a lot of common sense and logic. So let's go further, Art. This whole time she's telling Shannon, I want this big black baby. She says, I always wanted a black baby. Now, time out. Why doesn't...
I don't know about y'all, but I think mixed babies are the prettiest babies. You know what I'm saying? I really do. You know, but a big black baby, why the baby gotta be big?
A 19-year-old snow bunny says she always wanted a black baby. You always wanted a black baby for what? Because you didn't want a black baby to raise it, because you're not black. Why would you want a black baby given the hell that black people suffer in this country? I believe she was trying to sweet talk him.
Why would you want to have a baby with a woman that lets you do those, you know, like, I'm not even going to say do those things to you, but, you know, there's some couples that get freaky, but the caliber of person, most men will want to, you know, they want to know it's a good mother. And she's 19. She ain't ready to, she's ready and she's not ready. Mentally, she's not ready, but you see what she's doing. But it's something once a female have a baby, how they, some of them turn around and this motherly instinct kick in, but I don't think she was ready. They should have never been even talking baby. What the fuck I'm thinking at that age.
Pregnancy. I believe she was trying to sweet talk him into the pregnancy. And then when she said, you better get used to it. She texted him, Art, and she said, you better get used to me, because once you put that big black baby in me, you ain't never getting rid of me. She said, you better get used to me, because after you put that big black baby in me, you ain't never getting rid of me. And I think that was the text message that scared.
Hey, she warned him, though. He can't say he ain't know how she felt. He warned her. She warned him, my man. She warned him. And we going to leave this right here, but you ain't got to feed no girl no dreams of forever, ever. You know what I'm saying? If you speak to, and it goes both ways. Some girls got the gift of gab. If you speak, let her know, like, hey, this is it. I don't want a relationship. If the girl really likes you, she is going to bypass all of that. She is going to do anything to try to change your mind. Y'all know how women is. They will do anything to try to change your mind because they feel that they can. They feel that they can. They feel that they can change your mind about how you feel and not wanting a relationship. You know, do I blame them? No. No. You know what I'm saying? Is it stupid? Yeah. Because if somebody tells you, look, I don't want a relationship, and you continue to mess with them, and then think just because y'all mess for a while, y'all, you know, he keep banging you, that it's a relationship, then that's on you. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, man, how y'all feel. How y'all feel in my opinion, how y'all feel about the situation. I know I came into you late with this one, but we'll get back to y'all with another one, you know what I'm saying? This is Grind Mode TV. I'm your man, Mr. MCL, Big L, baby. Y'all come back and mess with your boy, you hear?